Hello folks, and welcome back to Eden, where we are going into the firestorm. Urianger's knitted brow almost certainly spells trouble, namely, for us. Ba-ba-ba. Here we set out once more. Might I ask if thou art familiar with the process by which rain is made to fall? Yes. As it happens, I am. I've taught it in science several times. It's an elegant conspiracy. No, I suppose so. Precipitation, condensation, water vapor. Then thou shan't have difficulty understanding the explanation to come. With the restoration of our first element, the M2 was once more blessed with the most essential ingredient in the cycle of precipitation, water. Under normal circumstances, the heat, fire, ifrit, existent in the atmosphere would cause water to evaporate from the land's surface. FF14's gone all educational. As invisible vapour, it is borne by the wind, Garuda, high unto the firmament, where it doth condense as clouds before descending once more, returning to the land in the form of rain. It seems we need wind aspected ether to create more clouds. That hasn't rained yet must mean there aren't enough. Also, there's no fire. And even before that, we need fire aspected ether to make the water evaporate. It seems to me that one's not much good without the other. Why don't you just draw both elements together? Because you don't have to fight them. You're suggesting that Demajen fight two deiform entities, each one as deadly as Ruru, at the same time. Do you realise how absurd that is? And yet, no, Urianger. 'Tis a notion that doth warrant further consideration. Oh, you can't be serious. Cast your minds, if you will, to the elemental wheel I did show to you in the bookman's shelves. Oh god, it's been a while. Nod. Ah, good. Yes, here we are. So there's lightning at the top, wind and fire. Wind giveth rise to lightning, whose spark doth produce fire. By restoring both wind and fire in tandem, we may maintain balance between these dynamic elemental forces. Yeah, so they're clearly saving Shiva to last, which means that we're going to get a particularly cool Shiva redesign, I am almost certain. The ensuing battle shall indubitably present an ordeal unlike any Demajen hath ever faced. I believe, however, that this path doth lead to the prize we seek. At least I'll get to tank one of the two, I'm assuming. Oh, so perhaps it's not so absurd after all, Athancred. Yeah. No. I wouldn't dream of questioning Urianger's grasp of the science behind it. My concern is for the burden this would place not only on Demajen, but Reen as well. What do you both make of the plan? If Urianger thinks it'll work, I'm willing to give it a try. And I'll just go along with anything. Fist punching! That's the first time we've done that this patch. As long as you know what you're letting yourselves in for, you're going to need all your strength, so see that you get plenty of rest. Nod! Gaia? And not straight into it. I have selected a location in which wind and fire aspect ether lie dormant, though I shall wait until Reen hath completed her preparations ere I dispense with the particulars. I'd rather Reen keep her mind on our work here than worry about Gaia. Mind you, it might be better for them to clear the air before we go any further. Oh, she's there. Did I look behind me? No. I can't stand all this waiting around. Having grown up in Yulmore, I'm used to only living for the moments. We never had any reason to concern ourselves with later, tomorrow, the future, and so on. Those things simply didn't matter. But after Lord Vorthu disappeared and the night returned, everyone in Yulmore started thinking differently. I was only there for a short time with Thancred, and I couldn't believe how much it had changed. It was almost as though under Lord Vorthu's rule, time had stopped moving altogether, and when it ended, life went back to how it was supposed to have been. They realise that their whole lives are ahead of them, to make plans, look forward to a new day. Feels like I'm the only one who can't move on, as if I'm still stuck in the past. What's worse, I can barely remember any of it. Even so, I can't stand the way they act as if the past never happened, choosing to forget it all. I suppose Gaia was born there, probably. So that's literally the only life she's ever known. So it's a wonder, realistically, that she's as well adjusted, quote unquote, as she actually is. ... says Reen. It seems Reen is reluctant to air her concerns. Were you to rally her spirits, she may become more willing to talk. I can do that, and I can do it in an oddly Cockney voice for some reason, Governor. That's not Cockney. That's not Cockney. Yes, you're right. There's no use in trying to pilot Eden while I've got other things on my mind. Nod. It's about Gaia, you see? The truth is that apart from Alice and Alphino, I hardly know anyone on my own. Oh, so... I raised the question back in the 5.0 MSQ that should Thancred and Co. return home, which they have to, we've now discovered, because otherwise they're literally going to waste away. Their souls are going to waste away. Reen's going to be all on her own, but maybe a friendship can form between these two and there will be, you know, like a balancing force in the world. I thought that I should make an effort to be nice to Gaia, but, well, you've seen how she is around me. Opposites attract, though. I understand that she's got her own problems to deal with, but I thought that maybe I could help her in some way. It's not my place to intrude, and I should probably just leave her be until we finish restoring the elements. After all, that's more important, isn't it? Oh no, it's a person's soul. Clearly, I disagree with her. Let me talk to Gaia while you concentrate on the task at hand. Oh yes, Dad Crud. Is what I would have said once upon a time. It seems to me that you're the one best qualified to take care of this little problem. I know she can be a bit prickly, to put it mildly, but if anyone can get through to her, it's you. Teenage girls sticking together. And though we've only known her for a short time, we're all she's got, and I think she realises that. Just let her know she's not alone, and she'll come round, eventually. Shoo. All right, I'll give it a try. Do you have... Yeah! Great parenting advice from me. Thancred certainly has the gift of the gab. He'll know what to say. Urianger could talk the hind legs off a behemoth. Thancred does have the gift of the gab. They're also standing right here. I'm afraid that since arriving in the first, I've had little time to mingle with any of the locals, and I haven't got a clue what young women like Gaia would be interested in. That's given me an idea. I'll start with some small talk and go from there. Actually, since before she even woken up, I've been asking Lena about what's popular in the Crystarium. I thought it might be nice to show Gaia around the place one day, you see? Oh, so that's what you were doing. I suppose it makes for a nice change of pace from all that studying. And I must commend thee on thy choice of confidants. The captain's powers of observation maketh her a veritable font of wisdom concerning the behaviour of the Crystarium citizenry. One thing that I must make an observation of. I mentioned during the 5.2 MSQ that Urianger was being less poetic in his way of speaking. And yet, here he seems to be back at it. Therefore, I'm guessing that these were written by two different people. Yes, and now it's time to put that knowledge to good use. Don't let the fear of rejection hold you back. Persistence is the key. Ha! burn. Speaking from experience, by any chance? Whatever do you mean? Lessons learned from days spent in pursuit of ladies fair, one might suspect. Ah, you couldn't help yourself, could you? It's all right, Thancred. Your secret's safe with me. Ahem. May I remind you that the reason we're here is to create a better future for everyone in the First, which includes you and Gaia. While it might not be on the same scale as bringing life back to the empty, if you're able to befriend her, then that will be another way of contributing to a brighter tomorrow. I think I might have said that about 5 minutes ago. Kind of. So go on, she's waiting for you. All right, wish me luck. Good luck. Reen is ready to approach the decidedly unapproachable Gaia. You had best observe the conversation from within earshot. I am subtle. Oh. How did I not see that? Whoa. That neck action there. Why am I doing squats? Confidence. What do you want? Nothing really. Can wait till later. For all we know, there might not even be a later. If you've got something to say, hurry up and spit it out. Is everything all right? Not feeling strange from being around Eden or anything? Is that what you came here to talk about? Actually, I wanted to ask you... would you like to go and have coffee biscuits with me? Okay. What? Coffee biscuits. They serve them at the second serving in the Crystarium. Everyone's talking about them, so I thought that maybe once we finished our work here, you and I could go there together. Let me get this straight. You came to talk to me about biscuits. Yes, they're light and crispy, and when you dip them in the coffee, they go all nice and squidgy. The only reason you're even interested in that in the first place is because everyone else is doing it. Can't you think for yourself? I do what I want, when I want. After all, the world could end at any moment. Well, that's not going to happen. Not if I've got anything to do with it. Listen, Guy. I understand what you're going through. Believe me, I do. But you mustn't lose hope. A new day will come, then another and another. Life's not so bad if you give it a chance. You'll see. Shut up. You think you know me? Even I don't know who I am. Until I find the truth, I'll never be free. Then we'll find it together. I've seen enough pain, enough loss, and I don't want to see any more. And that includes you, Gaia. Why do you care so much about other people? What have they ever done for you? I'm sure you haven't forgotten how we humans treated you. You precious oracle of light, like a bird in a cage. And yet, you act as if none of that ever happened. So forgiving, so selfless. You and your family brought back the night sky, and you finally had the chance to lead a normal life, but instead you're flying around in a giant sin-eater, trying to turn a barren wasteland into some sort of paradise. And for what? I might not remember much of my past, but I'm fairly certain I've never heard of anything so ridiculous. Out of morbid curiosity, I'll see it through to the end, but if you think that makes us friends, you are very much mistaken. Gaia? I surmise that to keep Gaia waiting over long would only agitate her further. Urianger, you are an excellent judge of character. Nod. Oh, that's where she walked off to. She walked off to the Ethernet shard. Oh, I was thinking, why has she gone that way? The exit is the other way. I like the fact that it's got the footsteps. All right. Proceed to Eden's core. Right. Thancred. Reed's looking a bit down in the doldrums, but you let me worry about that. We can't allow anything to interfere with whatever goes on in your mind when summoning those primals. No! Not after what Leviathan turned into. Not you as well. Look, I've had enough of small talk to last me a lifetime, so don't even bother. I believe you've got a job to do, yes? Then be quick about it. Where's Reen? There's Reen. I think we've both rested for long enough. Let's get started. I hope it all goes according to plan. Ooh, Reen's got doubts. Something's gonna go wrong. How's Urian's voice go? To defeat the dareful manifestations of both wind and fire shall require every last mote of thy strength. That thou hast previously triumphed over such beings in previous encounters should be at the forefront of thy mind as we commence the summoning. Yes, I've done all of them, haven't I? Where are we going this time, Uriange? The place called Ashfall doth satisfy our requirements, I believe. The fables speak of travellers sweltering beneath the blazing heat of the midday sun, while after nightfall, slicing winds did tear at their cloaks. I see. Hopefully it won't be quite that bad when I draw out the elements. Yeah. Reen, my dear, may I remind thee that to focus is not the same as to deny other thoughts. Whatsoever it is that troubleth thee, thou wouldst be better for acknowledging it. Yes, you're right, of course. It's Guy that I'm worried about. Obviously. That is well. May thy concern for her lend thee, yet more strength. Bong! It's time. I begin drawing out wind and fire in equal measure. Demajen, we'll only get one chance at this, so let's make it count. Memories of Garuda and Ifrit rage through your mind. Bong! Eden's verse, Furor. Right. Use the duty finder. See how long this takes. Slightly longer than the last one. Let's go. Healers? Oh, healers. I'm wondering what the music's going to be like for this. A mix of Garuda and Ifrit's music. Oh, healers, what are you doing? Put, put, put. Put, 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 put. Oh. I should be kind of sad when I do away with this glamour. But I do still need to go and get the 2B stuff. The near outfits. Oh. Yeah! Heritors of Fury. Now fall. Such lowly creatures. Hi, folks. I know nothing about the fights. Some guy's just killed himself. Wall bad. Just be prepared to take green tethers to the sides. Right. Oxundu. I'm tanking this time. Okay. So that's a targeted. Whoa. Somebody's got a really cool macro for rezzing. I guess we don't want to stand in that. Tornado? Oh. So we need to stand nearer to it? Yeah, this is the kind of fight that we need to take a couple of tries to actually get to grips with the mechanics. Right, so we want to be facing away from those two green things. Was that AoE or was that just cleave? Right, I think those two circles are very much not a stack mechanic. Right, so you want to be on the edge of that, but not in it. Vacuum slice. Oh, that actually keeps the right, so that's... Man, there's a lot of mechanics in this fight. Oh, and now Ifrit's come to play. So it's 66-ish%. Meow. Okay. Lots of mechanics. Fun. And it's just the beginning, says some guy in chat. Right, so that's sides. Yeah. Yeah, that is AoE. That's a full-on AoE for everybody. Right, the blue circles they've sorted. That summons those spiky things. Gotcha. I like the slightly more kind of languid. Okay. People are learning, which is good. Including me. Right, so run to, but not into the edge. Oh, right, that explodes straight away. Right. Ifrit. Hands of Flame. Right, I'm assuming that's the swap mechanic. Maybe not. Probably don't want to stand in those. Hot foot. There's so many abilities. Oh, you're taking that one. There we go. Thank you, Garuda. Whoa! What? Huh? Right, that's the ult. Grew? Okay. Raktapaxa. No? Right, I think that's a swap mechanic, but I'm not sure. Whoa! Oh, come on. How are we supposed to coordinate that? No. Nah. I'm scared. Oh, what? Why does that do that? Right, get everybody up. Yeah, nobody's got an EMP though. Yeah, so instant incineration is just a massive tank buster. I think we've probably seen all the mechanics. That spell effect actually takes up so much of the screen. Ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, I still take a lot of damage from that. So much damage coming out. I don't think I'm good enough at this. It's not taking any damage either because all the DPS are down. Oh, and I don't have my... Damn it. Why am I now up in the air? Why do I just keep randomly getting thrown in the air? Now, this is a wipe, guys, so there's no point racing anybody. Food. Where is my food? There's my food. I didn't see a move to swap. Not at the end there. Oh, somebody still got hit by that. You know, when it's avoidable damage like that. Why did somebody just run the circle over everybody and give them magic vulnerability? I don't know why I just tried to stun it then. Oh, yes, I get it. I got that. So it takes the puffs of wind as well. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, so I need to save Blackest Night for that, really. Strike Spark? Oh, that's his football move. I'm having to really concentrate here. I kind of want to turn the camera off. I think I should have been on the... Yeah, I think maybe I need to go to the other side with Garuda. I mean, the amount of arena that is covered in this fight is considerable. I've got nowhere to stand there. Nah, 2 stacks of vulnerability now. This is just get damage in where you can, isn't it? Almost at full limit break. You're going to get hit by that. Oh, god damn it. I feel like I don't get much time to react to that. Are they? Yeah, they're saving. I think they're saving the limit break. Nope. Yeah, the smoke on that takes up so much of the screen. I can't see. So far, So good. Don't say anything, Demajen. Yeah, those things are, you need to point out to the side. So much stuff to worry about. Ooh, let's not screw this up now. Concentration phase. Oh. Oh, that still hit me. And that still knocked me up in the air. I don't understand the mechanic. If I'm honest, I just don't understand that mechanic. And limit break. That was the Dragoon one, wasn't it? Yeah, screw you. A tankless job too. Dark Knights. Well done, all. What an ass of a fight. Won't be doing that one again, if I can at all help it. That was long. That was kind of Titan, everybody's under-geared long. Yeah, not a clue on that. I think it's something... So the guy's talking about the tank swap to do with that weird debuff. No clue. I don't get to roll on any of these, do I? I know I do. What do I need? Gloves, head. I need head. And feet. Yeah, I'm not rolling on the big ones. Do any gloves? Not really. Oh, no, I do. The fun part, of course, is waiting for people to roll on the loot, see if they get the one they want. Am I going to get anything is the fun question. Ow. I received some boots. Ow. Yeah, that was quite the fight. That was quite the fight. Didn't like that, actually. I mean, don't get me wrong. Good design. So many mechanics. Combining the contrasting powers of different primals, that seems an awful lot like the ultimate weapon. In any case, I'm pleased to see that you were as successful here as you were at the Praetorium. Don't necessarily feel it. For a moment, I thought Reen had lost control of the ether. Luckily, we managed to avoid any major disasters from what I can tell. That two such ferocious beings should meld into a single entity is frightful indeed. Further research must needs be performed to fully comprehend this unexpected phenomenon. Phenomenon. That was incredible. I never imagined they fused together like that, but you took them down all the same. I suppose the main thing is that we're now 2 elements closer to restoring the ether of the empty. Let's go and see what difference it's made. Yeah. I suspect, editing that video together, my face is just going to be in the corner. Which is why I tend to turn the camera off. Ooh. Well, it's raining. And that looks weird. Also, I like the little bit of concern that Gaius showed. It actually worked, just like Urianger said it would. Are you surprised, Reen? Everything we could have hoped for. Indeed. Our endeavours have been repaid manifold. I wonder what will happen when we restore ice. Good question. We'll all want warmer gear. Is something the matter? One more element and then what? You'll have achieved the impossible. Oh, well, I'll stay with nothing. No memory, no past, no family. Nothing. The world has moved on and left me behind. Anyone who ever knew me is either dead or gone. So, almighty Eden, you can mend this broken world, but you can't restore one girl's memories? Give me my life back, damn you. I still hunger. Ah! Extinguish the accursed light. Awaken our true power. Enough riddles. Tell me who I am. You are. I am. Gaia. Gaia. Earth. Gaia, what's wrong? Reclaim your memories. Fulfill your destiny. I don't know what voice this is supposed to be. I don't understand. Gaia, can you hear me? Get away from me! Amidst the sound of falling rain, your voice called from within. Long after the rain passed, your voice echoed on. I don't know. Poor Gaia. If the fairy lives inside her, why would it let us suffer like this? I wish there was something we could do to help. Pray be on the guard, my friend. Gaia may yet relinquish control to the voice within. Ugh, just get it over with. Right, next time, we're going into the heart of darkness. Great. That sounds lovely. Yeah. That was one of those fights that has a lot going on. And for the average pug player, including myself, you know, I'm not a skilled player at all. I know this. I'm here for the story. it was quite a complicated fight. There were quite a lot of moving parts in that. It will be interesting for me to go and read up a guide on that one. As I've said multiple times, I like to go into these fights blind for at least the first attempt. But I do kind of feel like I would benefit from having a little bit more knowledge. And there was so much going on in that it was difficult to keep track of all of those different elements. It felt almost overwhelming. And I imagine for the healers and DPS especially, there was a lot more than maybe the DPS especially are used to having to deal with. Tanks tend to have an easy life anyway. You know, we get hit by Tank Buster, but it's the DPS that have to get out of all the AoEs and this, that, and the other usually. That one was just hectic and quite hellish. Probably appropriately for Ifrit. But yeah, I enjoyed it. But it was hard yards. Just like we had with Titan in the first set of 4. I felt like the fight went on for quite some time, but with some gear and a better understanding of the mechanics, I think that will be quite an enjoyable fight. I did like the music as well, although I didn't have quite the spare brain cells to focus on it. Oops. Thank you all very much for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed watching me struggle to wrap my head around. I'm terrified, actually, of going back and watching this footage, because I know I've got a concentration face. Where I do weird things with my lips and stuff. It's like, yep, that's all out there for the world to see. Until next time, folks. Catch you all for in the Heart of Darkness. I'm assuming this is the fight on top of Eden where we're going to help Gaia out, try and understand something about ourselves. Maybe there's more to it than that. Until then, we'll find out. Ta-ta. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.